Start off simple, bro. Start off simple. Nothing crazy. Just pull-ups. Hello, beautiful people. What up, fam? Yeah. Perfect. Let me put this here. Good morning. Good afternoon, everybody. Let me fucking put these photos. Start with some push-up. What up, fam? Hello, you beautiful people. Hello, YouTube. We have YouTube, we have TikTok. Hello. What up, fam? It's very simple. We're gonna keep it at pull-ups and push-ups. Just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. If you don't have a pull-up bar, it doesn't matter. Just fucking do push-ups. How do you work out at home? Probably every day. I do 2 workouts a day. This is simply just to raise my frequency. This is simply just to make myself get back up there. That's really all it is. This workout for me isn't to build muscle. Now, that doesn't mean you can't build muscle. Had a conflict or had to let a client go? Yeah, for sure, 100%. It's the law of numbers. You're gonna have times where people are good, people are bad. Thoughts on peptides? You don't need that, bro. You just need to learn how to actually fucking train and eat and then not deviate. What's the link? I don't have a link to the pull-up bar, bro. I don't promote this. Because this isn't the key to building a great body, right? You can build a great body off push-ups, sit-ups, and fucking, and that's it. I'm eating 1,300 kind of day while lifting weights, working out. Phenomenal, Eric. I already told you what I thought about that. Sweet potatoes and ground turkey, nice. Is that good? I already told you, brother. I ain't gonna answer more questions of yours, bro. You're gonna constantly be on this seesaw thing until you commit. That's it, until you commit. I can never be that person. Is this the right thing I'm doing? Is this the right thing I'm doing? I'm either gonna get the help or I'm not gonna get the help. Right? Especially when you reached out for help. Let me do a set of pull-ups. Five muscle ups a day on that bad boy. Yeah, I've never learned how to do muscle ups. You like them in here from Megamind. When I started Skill Pyramid, how are you? I'm 31, brother. 31. Hello, Jen. Where's Stolen, bro? Anyway, you take tests? No, I don't take tests, brother. I used to take tests when I was like 23. 23 to 24, I took gear from 23 to 24. But I trained naturally from the age of 12 to 22, 23 pretty much. 23 I started taking stuff till 24, got off stuff at 24. And the last 8 years now, 7 years, haven't taken anything. Broke celebrity this weekend. You fucking weak. I'm going strong, bro. I'm going 2 months strong. 2 months strong, brother. I feel great. 2 months strong, semen retention and celibacy. I'm loving it, dude. T, why'd you end up coming off? Because I only did it to compete, brother. I had a great body. I had a great body before I ever took anything. 2 months, nope, not yet. Body for I want definition of Korean lift. Don't drink and eat. There's no. I don't fucking know I don't know my body fat percentage, right? You just look in the mirror. If you still have body fat, you drop it and you drop. Yeah, 2 months, bro. It's just discipline, bro. It's discipline and accountability. Like, this is me before I even took anything. Right? That was like 3 days after my first bodybuilding show. After my first natural bodybuilding show. This was me. That was me at 22. That was me at 22. I'm 31. I don't know. I haven't gotten my levels checked since I was 24. To burn body fat or cardio, macros. Go click the link in my bio. If you haven't watched my free macro training video, go watch it. Link is in my bio. Watch that. You'll have a better idea of why you buy. My macro training video teaches you why you have body fat. Okay? My macro video teaches you exactly why you have body fat. What's the biggest game changer for you building upper body strength? It's just practice, 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 practice. You can't build upper body strength if you don't ever practice. Right? Were you on? I was on a bunch of stuff, but I had a coach. See, most people take gear without a coach. I had a coach. I didn't do it myself. Can I start taking it? Bro, at 16, bro, go work out, dude. Go work out, motherfucker. You don't need to take shit. At 16 years old, bro, No, I never said I'm off stuff now, bro, but I never said I was always natural my whole life, brother. You gotta understand that, no. AHA is just safer than MK. I think all that shit is just bullshit. People just don't want to fucking do the work. You guys don't want to do the work. Like, you're avoiding the fact that it's supposed to be fun. You guys are missing the whole fucking point. The whole point for it is to have fun. The whole point of it is to get workout, get a good high, feel good, eat good, train hard, and enjoy life. Find the freedom in it. You're all looking for the fucking secret. You're all like, how do I get there? I'm like, bro, how about you learn from somebody, enjoy the process, you know, like, do this for a very long time. You know? But what if you do the work and dabble in some of that pest? No, you're dumb. No fast food that will make people sick. Yeah, you're just dumb, bro. You're so dumb because you don't want to like learn. Yeah, dude, you're 16 years old, bro. Listen to me. I started working out when I was 12. Right? 12 years old. This is me at 16. Bro, I enjoyed the process. It's all about enjoying the fucking process, dude. Yeah, dude, like this was me at 16, 17. New to this, would a back brace help, or should I just build the measuring? No, you have to work your back muscles. Right? That's literally me at 17 years old, bro. 17, I wasn't taking anything. Right? No, the one on the fucking left, brother. This. Yeah. Yeah, so it's like, bro, you have to do this for a while. Started taking peptides at 18, I'm 19, haven't touched any antibiotics. Yeah, you're just fucking dumb as shit, dude. You want it faster. How old were you in that? I was 17. Think about that. I've been training since I was 12. Like, I think a lot of kids nowadays really just want to take stuff. But for what reason, bro? I don't know. I held a 2-minute plank today with a 45. Yeah. I've become, yeah, honestly, Lily. Yeah, but Pyramid, if you start working your back, your posture will get better. It's meant to lower your test. Why not optimize? Everything's not meant to lower your test. Men just take less risk. You gotta understand, the body adapts. Here's why most men's testosterone is low. Most men nowadays don't take any risk. Your body's all about adapting. If you're constantly at home, if you work from home, if you constantly watch porn, If you constantly if you don't work out, if you drink, if you smoke, if you eat shitty, if you're not taking risk, your body doesn't develop the sense of do or die opportunity. If you're not working out, you're not activating fight or flight mode. If you have a regular job, like you go to work, you sit down at your desk, you come back home, okay, cool. Like you're not really making your body have to build more testosterone. If you order DoorDash, if you constantly watch Netflix, like your body's like, why do we need to produce more testosterone and get stronger and like fight for our life if everything is so safe? That's why most men's testosterone is so low. Like you need to take risk. You need to put yourself in fucking danger. So your body's like, or your mind says like, fuck, how are we gonna do this? Like that way your body's like, we need to build up more testosterone. I think I have an underbite. All right? Do you do meal plans? I do coaching. If you want a meal plan, go to ChatGPT. It's for free. But if you want a coach to tell you not to fucking eat the pizza versus the fucking chicken, if you want a coach that tells you stop thinking that way, think this way, then you can shoot me a DM. That's the difference. Walked 45 minutes this morning. Now I'm doing push-ups with you. Fuck yeah, Pyramid. I'm proud of you. Happy, healthy, and prosperous 2016. I like you already, brother. Taking advantage of your experiences is the goal, or should I just say one of them? That's fine. Go for it, brother. And what did my knuckles say? This says Leon, which is my dog's name, and this says King, Lion King. Comfort, yeah, fuck yeah, comfort, yeah. Why does your body need to build testosterone if it's comfortable, if it's safe? Like you're not squatting, like you're not squatting and then taking it to failure. You're not fucking pushing yourself, and with burpees, you're not going out there. Like to me, it's like when you put yourself in fucking high stress situations and you fucking push through, forget about it. Hello, Evelyn. It's fucking Sunday, bro. I thought it was Monday. I don't even fucking know my days, dude. No, I'll put it over there. My days are all the same, bro. It's just routine, and it's just like, it's just, but I enjoy it. I love it. What up, Bubba? How are you? How are you doing? When you're taking risks isn't gonna up your test level, you can, I mean, at the end of the day, bro, how old are you? You're 19, bro. You don't know much about life yet, dude. You don't know much about life. I've been working out for 19 years. I've been training people for fucking, look at all my clients, bro. Let me show you something. These are my clients who took nothing, right? This is one of my clients. I helped him lose over 100 pounds, took nothing. I got this man a six-pack in 70 days, took nothing. He's a father of two with a wife and a full-time job. Regular dude, and got him a six-pack in 70 fucking days. My guy, right? From a bartender, not working out at all with gyno, to fucking ripped in 1 year, right? All these people got him ready for a show, 16 weeks, no gear at all, right? Got this man abs pretty much in 16 days. This is just 16 days. And this was a little over 6 months. So these are all people that I've helped. And I've helped way more fucking people too. I've helped people lose like 17 pounds in, let's see what we got. 17 pounds in fucking 60 days, 10 pounds in 1 week, yeah. 16 days, yeah. I helped one of my clients today. He lost 9 pounds in 1 week. Best deadlift. Oh, here we go, my bud. There's different. There's the year for $6,000, 6 months for 4,500, 3 months for 2,500, and then there's financing options, so you can finance it. The best idea to understand how much you're gonna invest is to shoot me a DM, and it doesn't cost anything to send me a DM. And I also have free training. So if you want to understand how I work and things like that, you can go click the link in my bio and you can watch a whole macro training. And if you follow that macro training, you can lose 5 to 10 pounds if you follow the free macro training. Like if you listen to any of my advice on here, or you follow my feed, you should be able to lose some weight, you should be able to stop some vices, and you should be able to start working out with just my free advice. One-on-one, it's just if you want something more personalized and you want attention for the next 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. If you want me by your side for the next 3, 6, 12 months, that's one-on-one. Because accountability is everything. I benched 315 with abs at 19. Yeah, but like, that doesn't really mean much, brother. But listen, I'm not gonna discredit you. You're doing great. Just my advice, brother. Someone who's been doing it for 19 years, right? And I've taken gear. It's not the best thing to do, right? I want to train hard with no accountability. I want to train, yeah, but that's your ego, Amber. That's your ego. I don't deadlift. The best deadlift was like 410. I don't like to deadlift. That's your ego. Like even Michael Jordan had Tim Grover. Kobe Bryant had Tim Grover. Dwayne Wade had Tim Grover. These were the best basketball players. These guys were the best basketball players, and they didn't do it themselves. They had a fucking coach and trainer. So to think that you want to do this by yourself with no accountability is massive amount of ego. What you're taking on fasting. Fasting does, fasting, keto, all these things, it doesn't matter. It still comes out down to your macros. Soy protein is good because I'm a vegetarian. That's fine. If you're a dude, I wouldn't take soy protein. It has a lot of estrogen. I'd be careful with that. Cool inside there. It's not that bad. I'm about to do some pull-ups. I was doing pull-ups. I was doing pull-ups and push-ups so I can fucking warm up. It's a little cold out here. You see what I'm saying? So it's I want to be lean, but I want soda? No, it's not good, bro. What are you talking about? You'd be better off not drinking any of that. Yeah, you're better off not drinking any of that, bro. Soda only makes you fat. Soda only makes you fat, bro. Think about it that way. Every time you have a soda, you're only getting fat. That's what. Think about it that way. That's the way I look at it, and that's why I don't do it. Like sugar just makes you fat. That's it. What's up, Christine? Yeah, I mean pull-ups. I need more soda. I'm just kidding. What's soda, bro? You don't need soda, bro. I feel like I have a helmet on with this. How much water should you drink? Half a gallon. We gotta start a little community with these. We need to start this little community of sober challenge. And I'm telling you, if you fucking keep watching corn, stop it. As a man, one of the best things you can ever do is letting your seed go and watching corn. No, I'm not on test. One of the best things you can do is stop watching corn and letting your seed go. One of the best things you can do. Like you'll develop a lot of strength. Not just physical strength, but a lot of mental strength. I'm telling you. If you literally stop watching corn and jerking off. Women, you can, but she better be the woman you're having kids with. She better be the woman you're married to. She better be your girlfriend. Substack, you look full. I don't have a Substack, bro. Fucking multivitamin, creatine, and protein powder. I've been doing this since I was 12 years old, brother. Right? You have to understand, I'm 31. Right? I'm 31. This is me at 22. Right? That's me at 22. That was 9 years ago. This was 9 years ago. This is me 9 years later. Yeah. Go. Yeah. Orange, lots of water and protein. Good job. Good job, Christine. Yeah. Consistency, and knowing what to do. I've had 4 different coaches. I've hired people. They taught me more about nutrition. I didn't come out of my mother's womb understanding nutrition. I had teachers. I hired teachers. Because one of the best things you can ever do is learn how to look good and how to feel good. right? Think about that. The best thing you can do is learn how to look good and feel good, because then you get to carry this everywhere you go. People treat you differently, you have more energy, you never really have to wear a fucking shirt. Like, you have confidence walking into any room. People automatically respect you. You don't have to say a single word. You walk into any room like this, even if you have a nice shirt on, they're like, motherfucker, what the fuck, this motherfucker works out, right? You're doing look just as good as me. Yeah, no you don't. Yeah, no you don't. No profile picture. No you don't. You are probably out of shape like a motherfather. Go. Gasa, gasa, gasa. You Lunkin, bro, think I feel so much better. Of course, Samuel, I'm telling you, brother. People might not like the way I say things. People might not like things the way I say things. But at the end of the day, if you listen to what I say, your life is only going to get better. Because what do I say? Drop the vices, drop the alcohol, drop the corn, drop the overeating, drop the smoking. Start working out and get closer to God. You do that, the amount of clarity you have. The amount of clarity you have is phenomenal. Drop the coffee. What? If we're no alcohol, corn, feel crazy, locked in. It only gets better, but it only gets more intense. Only gets more intense. The longer you put, you're always gonna have temptation, right? I had temptation today. What made me get tattoos? I've always liked tattoos. This one was inspired by a guy named ZYZZ, may he rest in peace. And I've always wanted high intensity cardio. I don't do cardio. How long have you been without corn? 2 months. 2 months, easy, yeah, 2 months. 2 months semen retention, 2 months celibacy, 2 months without corn. Yeah. Didn't you say there was gonna get set to as onion? No, Samuel, that's you, brother. That's you. How do you deal with temptation? 3 ways. There's 3 ways you deal with temptation. We can never resist a vice. We can never resist a vice. We can only replace it. When I get married, different story, right? There's only 3 ways. We can never resist it. We can only replace it. The 3 things you can replace any temptation with: alcohol, drugs, lust, overeating, negative thoughts, is number 1, a workout. Number 2, literally open your Bible and read scripture. And number 4 is helping other people, making money. That's it, helping other people, building relationships. Those are the only 3 positive ways that I found to replace the temptation of any of those negative vices. Peak physical performance, reading scripture, or going to help people making your money. Has the urge to try and not mess with females, especially being celebrated. But you don't have big enough goals, brother. You don't have big enough goals, okay? That's it, brother. Because if you're tempted to go mess with females, then you're not really focused on either getting in better shape, making more money, or getting closer to God. As a man, those are the only 3 things you should be focused on, unless you already have a family. Even if you have a family, if you focus on all those 3, you'll be taking care of your family so much more. If you focus on all of those 3, you'll be a better man for your family, for your wife, for your kids. So at church, you don't need to go to church. You don't need to go to church. Acts chapter 7, verse 48, howbeit that the Most High dwelleth not in temples made of hands. So you don't need to go to church. Why no cardio? Because cardio only burns calories. You did not gain weight because you weren't running. You gained a lot of body fat because you ate too much food. Okay? If your girlfriend cheats on you, do you try to fix your girlfriend? If she cheats on you every other week, do you try to fix her, or do you let her go and move on? You fucking move on. Unless you're an idiot and you start trying to fix her, you can't fix her. So if you gained weight because you ate too much food, do you go and start running, or do you start controlling your fucking food? Think about it. What's the first thing you should control if you're trying to lose weight? What got you out of shape, or what can potentially help you? Good still, but make sure you do cardio, because that makes no sense. Why not eat good? Eating good doesn't mean you're gonna get in better shape. If I'm driving around, does that mean I'm gonna get to my destination? No. It means I'm just fucking driving around. Sleep first need to control. I fucking sleep 4 or 5 hours a night, bro. I think sleep is overrated. Sleep is massively overrated. Sleep is overrated. Mind you, whether you want or not, for sure, 100%. Nice. Tell you, multivitamin, creatine, and protein powder. It's haha. What did you haha? He's on gear. No, I'm not on gear. I've been on gear, brother. Coach, not good for sleep. Makes you on alert all the time. Says who, bro? Who are you? Who are you? You know No, people sleep right. People sleep too much. Right? And you know what? Here's the truth. People don't sleep because they're on their fucking phones. What are you doing after fucking 9 p.m., 10 p.m. except watching TV or on your phone? That's it. Wasting time. That's it. Are you Ramos? No, I'm Alex. Who am I? I'm the guy who's been working out for 19 years. I've been coaching people for 12 years. I dropped out of college. I built 2 businesses. I built a gym by the time I was 25. Got it to 6 figures, helping people lose immense amount of body fat, building muscle. And I built an online coaching business, helping immense people lose body fat, build muscle, and stop drinking, stop watching porn. So that's who I am. This is my areas of expertise. I'm the best at this. So that's who I am. That's why I speak on this, brother. Right? Hey, but sleep is the core health, understand, have beside your business. No, people, do you think people have bad health because they drink, they eat, or they sleep too little? Right? Haha, you're not even real. You're a fake profile, so don't. All right, Jules, shut up. God bless you, brother. God bless you. God bless you. Yeah, this is my field, bro. Right? This is my field of expertise. Right? That's why I can speak on this the way I do it. From a year ago away, if you stop, absolutely, brother. If you stop drinking, do you stop getting drunk? Yeah. Think about it that way. Are you still drunk if you stop drinking? No, you get sober. Yeah, for sure. I'll always do, bro. I've helped more people than most people think, but it's okay. I'm always gonna have to put up with more people, but that's okay. That's what happens when you put yourself in the line of fire. But you do it to help people. Jesus got crucified. Yeah, I've never been a big fan of chin-ups. I've always done bigger. Muscle up, no, dude, I'm not a big fan of that. I'm always, whenever you're doing pull-ups, whenever you're trying to build back, don't ever put the thumb. If you put the thumb, you use too much of your forearm, right? Best way to lose weight, drop the vices, find structure, and hire a coach. If you're asking me what's the best way, right? If you had to learn how to play tennis in 30 days or your mom dies, do you A, look on YouTube, Do you ask your friend who doesn't really play tennis, or do you hire a really good coach to teach you how to play tennis? What's the fastest way to learn tennis in 30 days? And you have to, your mom dies. You're gonna try on your own, you're gonna ask a buddy of yours, or you're gonna hire a fucking professional. The fastest way to your goal, is to work with someone who has already done it. That was nothing but good vibes, my brother. You as well, G-Shots, you as well. You as well. Think about it this way. That's it. Fastest way to lose weight is to hire somebody who can help you. Fastest way to learn a new language is to hire a fucking tutor. Fastest way to learn anything is to hire someone who's already really good at it to teach you. It's been our whole life. Your parents taught you how to fucking walk and crawl and eat. Your teachers taught you how to do math, how to read, all these things. Teachers have always been what have helped human beings advance to the next level. It's only now, when we have so much information, that people try to do things on their own and they never get anywhere. That's it, right? And because you have analysis by paralysis. You watch one TikTok video that tells you do one thing, and you watch an Instagram video that tells you do one thing. You've saved at least 20 videos on how to work out, 20 different recipes, and you've done not a single fucking one. You don't have a fucking information issue. You have an application issue. You have an issue with confidence. You don't believe in what you follow. Is that why you're good? Yeah, I gotta be your fucking father. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? Man, hire a coach? Yeah, 100%. For real, yeah, that's it, bro, that's it. If you spend time with someone who's done it, you're gonna be like, damn, I didn't see that coming, I didn't see it coming. And someone who's always watching you, it's the best way. Like, what does a calf do? A calf follows a cow, right? A calf just fucking sees what the cow does, and you go like that. Can you please watch your language? Samuel, if you want a fucking PG thing, go somewhere else, right? This is my house, and I speak in my house how I want to speak. I've lost 45 pounds so far. Bianca, you're a fucking G. Bro, if I don't go to the gym, I just say, is deadlift 165, 14, I want to say, is that good? I don't know, brother. Do you feel good about it? That's what matters. I don't like deadlifting. I don't like that. Fuck deadlifting. I mean, I do feel good, but I feel I'm out of shape. Then yeah, you as well, Christine. I thought you were a nice person. I am a nice person. Because I won't lie to you, I tell you the truth. It's just the truth hurts, man. I am nice. I'm not a liar. I'm not gonna lie to you. Most people will lie to you, especially like on here, because they're trying to sell you something, right? I'm a coach, but I'm not trying to sell you something. I'm just trying to be honest with you and just tell you the truth, even if it hurts. That's my approach. Yeah. Because if I'm honest and it hurts, then that means you're gonna grow from it. If I told you you're a horrible painter, you're the worst painter in the world, you probably look at me like, yeah, so? I don't paint, right? Do you think it'll convince people? It's not about convincing people, it wakes people up. It's like, fuck this guy, he's being honest, but it does make sense. He's not lying to me. And then that's, you build trust. How do you build trust? By telling the truth, right? If someone tells you, how do I look in this? And you don't like it, I'm like, honestly, I don't like it. Right? It might hurt their feelings, but they asked you to tell you the truth. Hey, hard work, Kevin. Yeah, absolutely, thank you. Yeah. So I have to be sensitive and nicer. I mean, Samuel, that's you, brother. If you want someone sensitive and nicer, go find a girl. You ain't gonna get that from me, brother. Go find a woman. Go find a woman, my brother. No lie, I get it all the time. Yeah. call him, yeah. It says Lion of God. You don't coach on here? I do coach. If you want to know more about my coaching, you can send me a DM. Sit next to me when he started cursing. Yeah, well, what's wrong with that? I guarantee you probably, if you do drink alcohol, you probably drink alcohol around them. And you think alcohol is okay to drink around kids. I think it's horrible when people drink around their kids. Cursing can get them a DUI. Drinking can get them a DUI. Drinking can get them in a really bad mess. Right? That's good then. That's good. That's good you drink. I don't think cursing is bad. Meals do you eat per day? I eat 4 meals a day. One of them being a protein shake. Yeah. Yeah, alcohol definitely, man. But you'll get ridiculed for not drinking alcohol. And that's fine, man. You know? And that's fine. I've been ridiculed my whole life for not drinking. There's times where growing up I didn't drink, but there's times where I did drink. And I always remember why I don't drink. I'm like, this is so dumb. You ever go to a bar and everyone's drinking? You realize how dumb people are when they drink. I'm like, damn, bro, y'all are fucking dumb. You know? But I've been there too. I've acted a fool. I've acted so bad drinking. I fucking threw up on myself one time. What's up, Juan? Q Juan. I threw up myself. People will find themselves more energetic when you stop. Yeah. Smoke, Mary. I used to smoke, bro. I've been 4 days clean, bro. Good, bro. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it up, bro. Let's see who breaks first. I ain't break. I've been fucking sober off alcohol since March. It'll be a year since I've drank in March. In 2 months, it'll be a year since I've drank. I'm in Chicago and everyone thinks I'm here for not going out. No, it's just a city people go out in, you know? A while ago myself, but I'm going on 30 days with no weed. Nice, bro. A great recovery? No, it's not, bro. It's just a poor excuse to fucking smoke, bro. Smoking's dumb, bro. Great recovery, brother. How much do you weigh, brother? Poe, how tall are you? How much do you weigh? Oh, okay, that's good. It's in the food and rubbing out. I go for a drink. Yeah, bro, but you still drink at home, brother. Today's the beginning of the year and I already have 22 miles. Nice, brother. Good job, Juan. What things, activity, foods naturally increase testosterone? Motherfucking, why do you want to increase testosterone, brother? 6'3", 230. Yeah, bro, you have at least fucking 30 pounds of body fat you can lose. I guarantee you when you smoke, you eat some snacks. No, how old are you, brother? First and foremost, how old are you? I guarantee you're no older than 24. You're no older than 24. Also, without taking supplements? I fucking knew it. Shut the front door, Nick. I fucking knew it, bro. Yeah, exactly. Full. Where's the lie? Where's the lie? I'm not telling lies, bro, because I used to smoke. I get you. Right? I get you. Same thing with Nick. I knew he was no older than 24. Motherfucker 17 asking about testosterone. Bro. Dude, I have to come on here and tell the fucking people the truth, bro. You motherfucker, my goal is 190. I'm 10 pounds away. You got this, my brother. How can I increase size naturally, though? Brother, do you work out? Do you watch porn? Start watching porn. Do you smoke? No, I used to smoke. I'll send you a pizza. You give on the crust. Well, I'll send you something, but I'll send you a knuckle sandwich. I work on no smoking. Okay, so then why do you want to increase it? I'm 5'5", 135. I want to get to 125, but turn the squash. Then you don't want to get to 135. You don't want to get to 125. You need to build muscle. You need it, bro. At least I still train. And I still train. Yeah, but it means nothing, bro. It means nothing. Right? You're just finding an excuse for your lack of fucking results. Well, at least I still work out and meal prep. It means nothing if you're not getting results. Right? It means nothing if you're not getting the results you want. You know, you look down and you see your gut. and you're like, these man boobs gotta go, but I do love the weed. There's no such thing as something for nothing, bro. Everything has a sacrifice. Everything has a price. And if you're not willing to let go of something, you're not willing to gain something from it. That's it, bro. Everything has a sacrifice. That's it. Everything has a sacrifice. No such thing as nothing. Something for nothing. Well, how do you keep your mindset strong? I keep it away from all the bullshit that keeps it weak. I keep it away from everything that keeps it weak. That's the thing. You build a strong mindset by saying no to things that are easy. I like this comment. That was actually a really cool comment. That's actually a really cool comment. You had me in the first half. Holding on to the pull-up bar, it's too short. You don't need, you can do those, but it's hard for me. What's up, Kamisha? Hello, Kamisha. How do you do? I guarantee he doesn't eat shark meat. That fucking cracks me up, bro. I love people. I love people. Love you, grind. You're going quick. Let's get into working out again. Please pray for me, brother. I need this hand. Brother, I don't need to fucking pray for you. You just need a plan. You need a plan. Do you have a plan? Do you have a plan? You don't have to look like what you don't do. Yeah. I used to train MMA. Over common sense, yeah. Who's fat and gain more muscle? What do you recommend? How old are you? Oh, quadruple zeros. How old are you? He treated like pride. Samuel, shut up, bro. Killing it always, I see. Always. How long you been promoting? Promoting what? Promoting what, brother? 39. Okay. Damn. Brother, the best way is to understand how food works, right? I've promoted myself since I was like 13 years old, bro. I've been posting on social media since I was like 13. I'm 31. This left alone, it can be good. It can be a good wing buddy. No, it can't. Fuck alcohol. Crazy one night stand with on Christmas. Chick I met, bro. Yeah, it's dumb though. A Diago, yeah? Yeah, bro. I've been doing this for years, bro. I'm just getting started, but I've worked now for 20 years. Yeah, brother. You'll realize that business and fitness is a little different. I truly believe it's different. You know? Yeah, Samuel doesn't look like he's ever touched a weight. So that's why he's really sensitive. You'll realize the men that are very sensitive come out. Right? They'll realize the men that haven't been weathered come out when the way I speak. Why don't they get so offended? Yeah, because they're not weathered, right? I post 5-6 videos every day. Should I start doing live videos? Yeah, bro. Like, absolutely. Do everything you can. Commit to this path. I've committed to this path. Like, you have to commit to this path wholeheartedly. Nothing else matters. If not, you just get outworked. Tienes un acento. ¿De dónde eres? Mi madre es de Colombia y mi padre es de Salvador. Soy colombiano y salvadoreño. Yeah. I guess, yeah, this is day day 6 or 7 without washing my hair. I usually wash my hair once a week. So everyone's, what do you have in your hair? This is actually oil. Yeah, this is actually oil. People are like, your hair gets greasy. Yeah, it does. I'm glad it does. This is like day 7 without washing it. I wash it like once a month. Once a month, sometimes once every 6-7 weeks. ¿Viste El Salvador? Quiero ir. No, mi padre fue para allá. Mi padre allá. No. My dad's from El Salvador. What are you putting here? Naturalness. Naturalness. I meant to pull so bad. Yeah. I practice like a motherfucker. But yo iba a Colombia. I used to live in Colombia for 3 months out of the year. Here, good vibes, G. What's your max chin-ups? My max pull-ups, like this, wide grip is 25. Fell on the ground, but the guy is so good. All the way. Yeah, 100%, brother. You'll realize, bro, my biggest advice to you too, hire a coach, bro. Look up Tanner Chitster. He's a really great coach. He helped me build my business. Really good guy. And because you have to learn, it's like anything, bro. There's a learning curve. You can do it yourself or you can hire someone to help you out. You know? I've learned that, bro. I've learned that the secret to getting ahead is getting the right people in your life, building a good team. Honestly. That's honestly been like a game changer for me. But I am a coach starting like 2 months ago and already got like 30 clients. Oh, then you're good, bro. Then you're good. But then if you're then you're good, bro. Then why you should go in live, man? If you got 30 clients, it's phenomenal. I used to play sports. I don't play sports anymore. My sport is business. English dry scalp. No, the shampoo I use helps me with my scalp. What's your key advice for good nutrition, brother? Go to my website, thealexduenas.com, scroll down, watch the free macro training. That's the best advice I can ever give you, right? The best advice I can give you is go, for TikTok, the link is in my bio. It's a 30-minute breakdown of 30-minute video that teaches you why you gain fat, how you can lose fat, and why everything works. Why the keto diet, carnivore diet, fasting, eating after 6 p.m., why all the shit is the same shit. They're just different ways to get to your goal. The thing is to understand the foundation of everything. You know, boot camps and be worldwide. That's awesome, bro. I don't want to do boot camps. I don't like boot camps. I've never been a big fan of boot camps. Boot camps are fucking lame. Sorry, bro. I think boot camps are lame as shit. Nobody gets in shape during boot camps. It's like, I've done boot camps, bro. I used to train people all the time in boot camps. So when I was 21 years old, bro, I don't like boot camps at all. Look at this shit. This is me teaching a fucking boot camp. I was 21 years old. That's me right there. And it's teaching all these people boot camps. Yeah, that's me teaching boot camps, bro. I used to teach boot camps near Palm Beach. Palm Beach, where all the money was, bro. I used to teach boot camps. I trained a lot of high-level people. I hate boot camps. Because people, they go in there, you work out for an hour and you go home and you eat like shit. Not even shit, you just eat. You're never taught how nutrition works. You go in there, you work out, you feel great, don't get me wrong, but people come in all the time and they look the same. Yeah, you'll lose 5 or 10 pounds because you're exercising more, but you never really learn how fitness really is, how food works, how macros work. So that's why I don't really like boot camps, you know? I never train high-level athletes, but I train high-level clients from Palm Beach Island. People with different CEOs, a lot of different CEOs. So I never really So it was nice, bro. It was interesting because like I was 21 years old training like 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds. And I remember my mentor, I'm 47, check me out. His mind, body, and spirit. Nice, brother. I mean, it's not bad, bro. But I hope not to be doing this when I'm 47. I'll be honest with you. But keep going, brother. You're doing great. As long as you're changing lives, that's all that matters, brother. I had my first gym when I was 25. I did the whole gym thing. I sold my gym. I didn't want to keep doing the gym thing. Like, but it's just different goals. We evolve, brother. We evolve. There is no supplement you can take. You can't take discipline, right? You don't battle with sugar. You battle with discipline. You battle with the lack of accountability. That's the biggest thing. Nobody has an alcohol addiction, a corn addiction, a lusting addiction, a sugar addiction, nothing. You have an issue with discipline. You have an issue with saying no. Because you have to, there's a point where you have to say yes or no. And you say yes. So your issue is with discipline. You can't say no because your discipline is weak. You have to strengthen the ability to say no. Because when you say no, you delay the gratification. There is still gratification. You just delay it. Right? You have an issue with delaying gratification. Right? You want instant gratification. Remember this quote. Instant gratification leads to delayed pain. If it makes you feel good instantly, you're going to feel pain later. Whether it's regret, guilt, or shame. You got to think about it that way. One of the best ways is the level of accountability. Having accountability will change your life. Just like it's changed your life up to this point. You pass high school, you learn how to read, you learn how to write, you learn how to eat with forks and knives, you learn how to speak because you had massive amounts of accountability, right? After your workout, and then you get 1 meal a day between 4 to 6. I think that's bullshit. Yeah, brother, I mean, then you fast from 6 o'clock. I think that's fucking bullshit. Brother, you have your way of teaching people. I have my way of teaching people because I think that's fucking bullshit. Eat fruits in the morning, yeah, and things like that. You can put your thing out, but fasting and things like that. You have your way of teaching things. I have my way of teaching things, brother. But keep changing people's lives. Never stop. God bless you. Hello, my friend. Oh, you make it seem so easy. Pyramid, that's like a baby looking at an adult. All right? That's like a baby looking at an adult who ties their shoes. And the baby and being like, you make it look so easy. How do you tie your shoes so easily? And you're like, I've been fucking tying my shoe for fucking 35 years. So when you ask me, you make it look so easy. I've been working out for 19 years. I've been tying my shoe for 30 years. I personally don't enjoy fasting. Yeah, but Santiago, like, what do you enjoy? Here's the thing. It doesn't fucking matter if you enjoy fasting or not. I did fasting, right? I've gotten cut on fasting. It doesn't matter what you fucking like. That's why you still look the way you look, bro. Because you're still operating on what you like, right? I don't like fasting. I've done it, though. And I've gotten shredded doing fasting. I just have a different method of doing it. Right? But it works. Fasting works. Fasting works. I did a bulk from 176. Right? I did 176. I was 176. All right, this is the heaviest I ever got, 176. And then I fasted and did fasting till about 156 pounds. Yeah, but it all still came down to the same fucking shit. This is me doing macros. This is me doing macros. I have no line tattoo. This is me at 22. This is me at 27. On really bad breakup though at 27. Brother, it's only a really bad breakup if she cut your arm off, right? It's only a bad breakup if she stabbed you. It's only a bad breakup if she fucking stole your dog. Like, if it's, other than that, it's just a breakup. You're making it seem like it's with 2 kids, right? Right, so it's a divorce. How many people break up with kids? A lot of people, so it's not bad. It's just a breakup. All right, a bad is like she fucking murdered, she killed, like that's bad. But people break up all the time when we have kids. So don't make it worse than, think of grand scheme of things, brother. Like perspective. How bad is it really? Were you together for 20 years and your kids are really, really, really young? Feel me? Like somebody out there broke up with the worst case scenario. Someone got their fucking arm chopped off. So let's bring it back to how big it really is. Right? I have a client of mine, her husband died. She was left with 5 kids. Her husband died, she was left with 5 kids, bro. A woman, she was left with 5 kids. Dead. At like 35 or 40. It's one of my clients. So I get you, bro. I'm trying to give you perspective, brother. I'm trying to give you perspective, right? It's tough. It hurts. It's painful, 100%. What are we options? There's two paths you can take. There's the path of destruction, right? There's a path of destruction, which immediately goes down to alcohol, drugs, lust, overeating, procrastination, negative self-talk. That's the path of destruction. Hanging out with bad company, bad friends who said, forget that girl, sleep with this girl. Or you go to the path of recreation, which is scripture, training, nutrition, and making your money. There's only 2 paths you can walk. Every single day you have a decision. Every single hour you have a decision. Which one you're gonna take? When you feel that pain in your heart, what are you gonna do? Gonna go towards the food? You're gonna go down and do push-ups. You feel that pain in your heart? Are you gonna go make some money and help somebody out? Or are you gonna go towards the alcohol? When you feel that pain in your heart, are you gonna think of how everything's going to shit? Or are you gonna have gratitude for the fact that you still have 2 healthy children and you have a lot ahead of you in life? I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but every single moment you're gonna have a decision to make. And it's gonna require massive amounts of discipline. Now you can do this yourself or you can do this with a team. That's the best way to look at it. What's your, I don't know what that means, SBD. And you gotta think about yourself, right? Flight's booked. Let's go. Squat, bench, deadlift. I don't fucking know. I don't really do any of them. I don't really bench. Squat, I go up to like 225 at times. And then deadlift, I don't deadlift. Fuck deadlifting. Had a bad breakups and met a different goal through the suffering better. And yeah, fuck yeah. 100%. 100%, you know? And you always have to think about it. Do you train women? Do you have a community page to connect with other trainees? Do I train women? I only train specific men, bro. Just my mind keeps going back to it and over. And it will, bro. Brother, trust me. I know you're paying all too well. It's gonna go back. Why? Fuck, what is she doing? What goes on? And you'll get lost in a trance. Dude, and it'll hurt, bro. And it'll hurt. Do you train women? I train certain women. I have to vet you. Like I have to have a phone call with you and see if you can handle the way I speak. Because I've dealt with women that have worked with me and they just can't handle the way I speak. And I've just been like, okay, I can only work with 2 or 3 women at a time a year. Because I'm like, I just rather not put up with it. How often do you fap? I'm struggling with do it 3 times a day. I've been there, brother. I'm on 2 months sober of no fapping. Yesterday and cramp pulled my lower back and left side muscle. There you go. That's why we don't do deadlifting. At home, if it could, if I play some basketball, yeah, of course, bro. Other than that, I'm doing okay. Yeah, brother, yeah, you just gotta have accountability. I would say, do you have other trainees? Wait, hold on. Do you have a community page to connect with other trainees, like other of my clients? Yeah, we have a little group. You can talk with them. But hi, I'm here to make friends. You can make friends with my people. Oh my God, it's backyard busting. Shuppies on the couch. Ah, it's a beautiful day. Look at this. It was really gloomy earlier. Yeah, this is my backyard. Yeah, super nice. Jada, you gotta come. I'm telling you, Jada, you'll have fun over here. We get to be out here and fucking work out, Jada. It's super nice. It's super peaceful. I fucking like. How much you weigh? About 158 pounds, brother. From no pound. You bro, fuck yeah, dude. Clarity, strength. You don't clarity, strength, aggression, energy. Don't need as much sleep. You speak better. You can download more knowledge from infinite intelligence. Yeah, 100%, bro. If you withhold, semen retention gives you access to infinite intelligence. Semen retention gives you more energy, gives you more strength, gives you more aggression, right? Why do you think you can't go more than a week with it? Because you're like, you're itching to fucking let one off. No fat means no jerking off. Yeah. When you withhold it, man, you get strength. You tap into something that most men never tap into. Because most men, 99% of men cannot go more than a few days, a week without doing it. It takes massive amounts of discipline. Massive. You add no drinking to that. You add dieting to that. You add business to that. You add training to that. You add reading to that. Scripture. You become an undeniable man. And Chance just saying, just cried. I'm changing and finally facing things. Letting go feels like losing a fear. Yeah, for sure. Letting go is part of the fear. Right? Letting go is part of the fear. See, we don't fear death. We fear the death of our personality that we've created for such a long time. Any supplements you food you recommend? Protein powder, multivitamin, creatine. That's it. That's the only supplement I recommend. You have to understand that we're afraid of death, but not physically dying. More so letting go of who we were. You mean I'm not gonna go and drink? You mean I'm not gonna go and overeat? You know me, I'm not gonna do all the things I used to do that gave me comfort, because that's all we're ever looking for. We're always looking for comfort in times of stress, whether it's that vape, whether it's that doom scrolling. How did you celebrate New Year's? I fucking went to bed at 10:30, my friend. I was in bed by 10:30. When I tell you, listen, God's gonna put a woman in my life that's gonna give me beautiful children. And that's all I'm working for right now, is building myself up, building my business up, helping my clients become the best that they can be. My clients have the best coach in the world. You guys are speaking to the best coach on this app right here, right? Who has a level of intelligence, mindset. I don't know much about stocks. I don't know much about about crypto. I don't know much about fucking real estate. I know shit about real estate. I know shit about banking. I don't know any of that kind of shit, right? I don't know shit about biology. I don't know any of it. But when it comes to personal development, quitting vices, getting closer to God, training and nutrition, that's my fucking shit. Every other thing, I don't know shit about real estate. I couldn't tell you shit about real estate, about fucking stocks, about crypto, none of that shit. I couldn't tell you to fucking bake a pie. But you talk about fucking training, nutrition, mindset, and discipline, and stopping vices, things that change your life, I'm the best at that. And people say, oh, your ego. I've been doing this for so long. I've gotten myself sober. So I know, and I'm no different than you are no different than me. As long as you have a beating heart, you have 2 arms, 2 legs, and a brain, you're good. That's it. Come on. Come on. Come on! He's gorgeous. Yeah, watch your nutrition. Brother, you'll see more results knowing your nutrition than anything else, brother. The gym is great. Once you learn how to eat, bro, results come so fast. Because it's the hardest. The hardest things in life are what give you the biggest rewards. You got to understand the things that are the most difficult have the most value. That's why celibacy, training, being sober is so valuable. You become such a valuable person because you resist yourself from what most people cannot resist yourself from. Like as a man, like just be a leader, man. Be a leader. Gain that respect. And respect is gained through doing difficult things. It's the only way people will respect you is if you do hard things. What's motivating is doing things that people are like, how the fuck do you wake up so early? How the fuck do you not drink? How do you not overeat? How do you not watch porn? How do you not do all these things that everyone does? Because sacrifice leads to paradise. Whatever it is you want, it is behind the thing you keep avoiding. What are you avoiding? Letting go of the alcohol? Letting go of the relationship? Going up to that girl and asking her out? Some of you guys want a relationship and yet you haven't asked out a single girl in the past 2 weeks. Some of you guys are hoping, and some of you girls are hoping, you think the fucking white knight shining armor is going to knock on your door and, hey, little lady, do you want to go on a date? No. Right? Some of you guys have a very negative mindset about relationships and dating, and whatever you think is what you're going to see. Whatever you think of is what you're going to look for. That's it. It's called, look up the reticular activating system. Don't believe me? Look up the reticular activating system. So went off rails last 2 weeks, thinking workout 5 days a week and big deficit. No, Timmy, you realize that you fucked up, and that's never gonna get you. That's never gonna get you the results you want. You think you can just go off the rails for 2 weeks and all of a sudden come off? No, bro. You're kidding yourself, bro. This is an all in or all out. There is no in between, bro. You don't get to look like something you're not. You look like you fell off. You look like you're not. You look like you're inconsistent. You look exactly like what you are and what you do. Well, don't ever think that you're gonna look like what you're not. That's it. That's the truth. That's why the mirror is so on. The mirror is the most beautiful thing you can see. The mirror tells no lies. The mirror is the most honest thing that we have. It'll tell you the truth. That's it. Take a photo. It tells you the truth. The scale is just numbers. The mirror shows you exactly what you are. It shows you exactly your choices. Everything else does too. Your relationships, your bank account, everything is a reflection of you. The people around you, where you live, how you live, is a reflection of what's inside here. Want to change all this? Change this. Fastest way to change this is to work with someone who's already changed what you're trying to change. That's it. Fastest and best way. You can do it yourself, but it's not the fastest, it's not the best way. Fastest way for me to learn how to drive a car, and the best way is to get a fucking driving instructor. Fastest and best way for me to learn another language is to fucking get someone to teach me how to learn the language. You can never pass that. Don't overlook that. Fastest way to get to your result, fastest and best way is to work with someone who has already got what you wanted. That's what we've done our lives. So, los quiero mucho. For coaching, you can DM me. For the training on macros and what's helped my clients, the link is in my bio. For my website, for results, thealexduenas.com. Los quiero mucho. Un abrazo muy grande. Chao, muchachos.